The night she saved me. The night I tried to follow Emma. She saved my life one last time. 3 years ago, my wife lost her battle with stage 4 lung cancer. The disease gutted her from the inside out, stole her breath, her laugh, everything that made her. In that hospital room, surrounded by beeping machines and that nauseating antiseptic smell, I held her skeletal hand and made a promise. Not even death would keep us apart. She begged me to stay. Her eyes, God, those eyes still had fire in them, pleaded with me to keep living, to find something worth waking up for. I looked away. I couldn't promise her that. Wouldn't. After the machines went silent, the world bled gray. I quit my engineering job within weeks. Couldn't focus on schematics and deadlines while my chest felt carved hollow. Savings evaporated on takeout that rotted in the fridge and online purchases I never unboxed. Every night, I drank until the edges softened, until I could almost pretend the empty side of the bed wasn't screaming at me. Most nights, I ended up at Oak Hill Cemetery with a blanket and my phone, sleeping beside her headstone while her favorite Fleetwood Mac songs played on repeat. I traced her name, Emma Catherine Sterling, beloved wife, until my fingers went numb from the cold. 6 months in, I finally did it. I was 3 whiskeys deep when I opened the orange prescription bottle, the one from her final weeks. My hands shook as I dumped 4 pills into my palm. They rattled like dice. A strange cocktail of adrenaline and relief flooded through me. Excitement, even. Soon I'd see her again. The loneliness would end. I swallowed it dry. For 5 minutes, I felt nothing but anticipation. Then survival instincts kicked in like a punch to the gut. What have you done? Emma's death had destroyed me, sure, but now I was about to detonate that same devastation in everyone else's life. My parents who called every day. Her sister who still texted me recipes Emma used to make. Our friend Marcus who showed up with groceries I never asked for. A lunch for my laptop, fingers clumsy on the keys. How to reverse oxycodone overdose. The words blurred together. My heart hammered against my ribs. WebMD loaded. I read the symptoms. Drowsiness, confusion, respiratory depression. I waited for the world to tilt. Nothing. 10 minutes passed. My pulse was racing but steady. No nausea. No fading at the edges. I should have been on the floor by now, gasping. I grabbed the bottle with trembling hands and squinted at the remaining pill. Wrong shape. Too round. It looked like Tylenol. My stomach dropped. I stumbled to the bathroom and yanked open the medicine cabinet, sending bottles clattering into the sink. Found the Tylenol container. Opened it. A folded piece of paper slipped out and spiraled to the tile floor. I knew that handwriting before I even picked it up. That backward slant she'd had since grad school. The way she dotted her eyes with little circles. I knew you try to leave, my love, but life still has more for you. I need you to find it. Please. For me. She'd switch them. During one of those final weeks when hospice nurses came and went, when I'd run to the pharmacy or collapse in the guest room because I couldn't watch her fade anymore, she'd switched every single pill. Emma had known me better than I knew myself. Had anticipated my grief would become a black hole I couldn't escape. She'd used what little strength she had left to reach forward through time to save me from myself. I sank to the bathroom floor, the note clutched against my chest, and sobbed until my throat burned. The next morning, I went back to Oak Hill Cemetery. But this time, I didn't bring the blanket. I knelt beside her headstone, traced her name one more time, and made a different promise. I promised to try, to really actually try, to honor her by living the life she'd fought so hard to protect. The life she believed still held something worth finding. If you've ever lost someone and wondered how to keep going, drop a comment with the moment you decided to stay. And if this story hit you, subscribe, because some stories need to be told. She'd never lied to me before. I wouldn't start now.